Have you ever wondered about the intricacies and complexities of religious texts? In this discussion, we delve into 20 contradictions found in the Quran. Our first point of curiosity emerges from the question, from what substance were humans made from? The Quran suggests 3 different possibilities: water, dry clay, and nothing. Another intriguing contradiction centers on the duration of one day according to Allah. Is a day equivalent to 1,000 years, as stated in Quran 22:47, or does it span 50,000 years, as suggested by Quran 70:4? In the third contradiction, we question who called out, "He is a skilled magician." Was it the elders of Pharaoh's people or Pharaoh himself? The fourth contradiction revolves around the destruction of the Ad tribe. Did it happen in a single day or over several days? Contradiction 5 presents a conundrum about Noah's family. Did all of Noah's family survive, or did his son drown? How many mothers does one have? According to Quran 58:2 it's 1, but Quran 33:6 suggests a plurality. The seventh contradiction asks if Jonah was cast on the shore. A yes and no response can be found within the Quran. The eighth contradiction questions if Allah leads people astray. Again, we find conflicting answers in the Quran. The ninth contradiction probes into how many surahs Allah requires to prove that the Quran is not forged. Is it 1 or 10? The 10th contradiction looks at where disbelievers will receive their judgment book on Qiyamah. Will it be on their back or on their left hand? Moving on, the 11th contradiction addresses how many angels helped Muhammad at Badr. Was it 3,000 or 1,000? The 12th contradiction examines how many of Thamud killed the divine she-camel. Was it 1 or several? In the 13th contradiction, we question how long it takes to wean a child. Is it 30 months or 24 months? The 14th contradiction asks if Allah changes or abrogates his words. We find both affirmations and negations in the Quran. The 15th contradiction questions how many creators there are. Is Allah the only creator, or is he the best among creators? What happens to mountains on Qiyamah? Do they become like wool or do they disappear? This is our 16th contradiction. The 17th contradiction queries how many trumpets will be blown on Qiyamah. Is it 1 or 2? The 18th contradiction looks at when Pharaoh commanded the killing of the babies. Was it when Moses was a prophet or when Moses was a baby? The 19th contradiction asks whether one can bow before anyone but Allah. The Quran provides 2 different answers. Lastly, the 20th contradiction questions how long Allah took to create the heavens and the earth. Was it 6 days or 8 days? In summary, these are just 20 of the contradictions that can be found within the Quran. Each one sparks further questions and invites deeper exploration of the text. Would you be interested in a part 2 that delves into more contradictions? Your thoughts and insights are always welcomed.